So your brain works as an information sponge. It is where every single thing that has ever happened to you, everything that you remember kind of starts and ends, everything that you experience. Your brain is this kind of observing, recording, analyzing, learning machine. And it has elements of it that are very, very essential to how it functions. One of the things that your brain prioritizes, one of the main things that it kind of works on is keeping you alive. That's really its most essential function. Now, brains in general are these very, very complicated tools that life evolved in order to solve increasingly complex problems. And so in human brains, the way that brains work is about as complicated as we can observe. Human brains work first with this prioritization of survival. And then, not far off from survival, what human brains are prioritizing is social acceptance and a sense of belonging, a sense of uh, connectedness to others. And so, this is where relationships and love and friendships and communities really develop. And so, that's another kind of essential function of how the brain works. Survival first off, and connection second. And then I think one of the most unique and exciting things about the human brain is that it then takes things a step further, and it also, within humans, there's this capacity to project significance and meaning and subjective value onto things that give human beings an experience of meaning or significance. It's this extra kind of element of motivation that a lot of us carry, where we want to, I guess, exercise this capacity for meaning making. And so a lot of us, our brains, one of the things that they work on is trying to understand, well, what makes my existence meaningful. And I think that's one of the most interesting things to me about human brains. All brains and all creatures have this kind of survival instinct. Mammalian brains have this kind of social connection instinct. And then human brains have this kind of belief, creative, analytical, even self-reflective brain. And I'm not sure what, I would assume self-reflection is maybe unique to humans. I guess I can't guarantee that, but I think that is where the human brain, for me, becomes so interesting, because this capacity for self-reflection also then includes this capacity for self-analysis and self-healing. The brain has this amazing capacity to kind of work on itself, with itself, and with the tools at its disposal, like the body. And so if I recognize that my brain is suffering, usually the answer to that suffering involves using the tools my brain has, primarily my body, to alleviate that suffering. If I'm lonely, I connect with friends. If I'm anxious, I probably have something I need to work on. If I'm tired, I probably need to rest.